Father Fish, the channel you need.
The wisdom, the interest, the focus, the understanding was not even in place to be able to do what has now been achieved. Well, it's been more than a year. It's been 3 or 4 years that the folks who have put this new and wonderful nutrient product together and developed it began to do so based on their understanding of just what fish in their natural environment are hungry for. Well, that's what has been created. Now, the manufacturer of Nutri Preta has granted us an exclusive opportunity to package this under our own name and make it available to our customers. You will not find this anywhere else. This is a Father Fish product, and it is one of which we are immensely proud. I remember Henry Hall many, many, many years ago, back in the 1970s when I met him, when talking about fish food. The best food for fish is fish. You've heard me say that before. Well, that's where I learned it. We have known for a long time that natural food that is alive, whether it's little tiny insects, little micro and macro fauna, whether it's small fish, shrimp, crabs, whatever, is the very best food for fish. Now, not just fish, of course, but plants as well. There are a number of fish that are inveterate plant eaters. Fish love to eat living organisms. Other fish that are still alive. Have you ever noticed that as soon as a fish dies in a tank, it may have been protected, maybe nobody else in the tank even paid attention to it, much less chased it or fought with it. But the second it dies, it is instantly food for everybody in the tank. Fresh. It's the same with us. We like and prefer whole food. That's what whole food is, isn't it? Whole food is what's grown in the garden and raised on the farm. What is grown in the garden, raised on the farm, caught in the lake and forests. It is natural food. It is what contains all of the benefits, the nutrients, the rich food value that gives us health and happiness. It's the same with fish. But you see, here's the issue. From the very beginning, when people started keeping fish seriously, they needed to be able to feed them. And well, there were those who just took the extra time and effort to create cultures of food, cultures of living food for their pets. What most folks never did. Companies began sprouting up, manufacturing fish food. One of the earliest was the Wardley Company. And Wardley created a fish food that stands today probably as one of the best ever created. One of the best of the synthetic foods. Now, I use the word synthetic not because it's made of chemicals, because it's not, but because it is a manufactured product. Generally, all of it processed waste, bulk, boiled, baked, and reduced to a powder or a flake or a little pellet, packaged and sold. Well, that's what we had for so many years until finally some folks began freezing food, and that was pretty good. Others began dehydrating food, freeze-dried food. Well, freeze-dried removes the moisture, but in reducing moisture, you also reduce the fatty acids, the elements in the living creature that provide the greatest benefit. So, what has happened now? What has happened? What is this? What is this Nutri Preta? And why am I going on about it? Well, let's open it up and take a look. Well, by golly, it's a flake. Look at that, a flake. Ooh, but look at the color. Look at the rich brown color. This is raw material. This particular one is shrimp and garlic. It is shrimp and garlic that are made into a slurry, ground into a fine paste, to which are added a bulk of vitamins, supplements, are then spread out in a cool, dry area, a cool, dry tray, and allowed to dry at a temperature of about 110 degrees. Now, there's another little trick to this that I've learned that I find really exciting. Here's a little water. I'm going to take some of this flake and put it in the water and stir it around. And we're going to, now if you see, can you see that? It's maintaining its constitution. In other words, it's still a flake. It's not melting. But you can now pulverize this. I probably put too much water in, and make it a fine paste. And it is a magnificent food for baby fish. Just absolutely perfect. Very high quality food for baby fish. So this has a lot of different kinds of different ways of being able to use it. This is as close to a natural food as it is possible to get. It functions perfectly as a natural fish food. Now, as such, it should be of special interest to the fish. Let's see how these guys do. Instant. Just instantaneous. So we can get them to come up for food. As they come, look at that. Just instantaneous all over it. We're selling this. In fact, this coming weekend, not this weekend, but next weekend, we're doing a Black Friday sale that'll run the whole weekend. We're going to be discounting everything in the shop, and that, of course, will include the food. So you can wait, or you can get it right away. These go for $20, and it'll last you in a fish room that has 5 or 10 tanks. It'll last you 3 to 4 months. Wonderful, wonderful. See you in 2 weeks for sure. Back here at the new blog, the Father Fish blog, lecturing on natural aquariums. Love you all. Bye for now.
Welcome to the tank, it's a world brand new. Aquarium life with a clearer view. From mud and gravel to the plants that grow, we teach the secrets every fish keeper should know. Takes the stress out the hobby for you. Building peace in the glass, let the calm shine through. Community strong, we're learning side by side, with Father Fish as the guide.
Father Fish, the channel you need.